Alright, I apologize in advance for the smoking, potential heavy breathing, and poor camera angle. I don't have the means to shoot this from two different angles, so we're going with portrait mode. Already explaining and talking too much. We are going to use this. To pry up the seal. I don't know why I like doing this, but I do like doing that. Kind of stuck on this end. Is there tape? Nope, it's just pushed in. That's annoying. Alright, let me fold that over the edge. Hello, kitty. My cat has joined. To make things more complicated. You know, like you do. Alright, so what do you get when you open the box? On top, you're greeted with, what's that? A single cell lithium ion battery. What is that for? That's for your controller. And it comes with a USB charger for your battery here, for the LiPo. And then a USB cable to charge the controller's battery, because you insert that into the controller and then charge off a USB. We got some decals. Lovely. I think that's actually different from the decals I got from the first one, which is interesting. This one has a golf sticker. I do not believe the other one came with a sticker, or yeah, sticker. This isn't decals, these are stickers that said golf. So that's interesting. I think the other one said polo, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. And for those unfamiliar, this is a Volkswagen Golf or a Volkswagen Polo, or it's modeled after it. It is potentially officially licensed. Alright. Next, we have our radio. Now, the Relarlo controller and the ZD Racing is almost identical, if not identical, except for the brand logo, and you get a different color rim edge here and brake caliper. So with this, obviously, you get the anodized red. The ZD Racing has orange, and Relarlo has green. Alright. It's all pretty basic here. Got our lights to tell you what's on, the lamp light, the gyro light, and signal light, or power light, whatever. Shows your return voltage here for the battery pack in the car. I forget what these do right off the bat, but then we have our trim here. These buttons are not there. That would be your dual rates, I believe. This is your shift. So we have 3 selections. We have first gear, second gear, and third gear. And then I forget what that is as well. I believe it's, yeah, I won't speculate. I forget. I think it's a variable rate, actually, possibly. And that sums that up. I mean, obviously you got this, you got the thumb steer, which I personally can't use that well. It's a little too compact. Actually, I think I'm better off using the tire itself. It's so compact, but it is better for two-handed use. Got a little lanyard hook there. Had a hard time getting anything in there. Socket, get off of the car. Alright, we're going to move this to the side here. And then I'm going to try not to get attacked by my cat. I'm going to pet her gently until she gets annoyed. Hey, pretty girl. It's not working. Oh, there it is. Alright. Next, we have a couple of tie rods, the ball bearings, steel and plastic design. And we have our car itself, and there should be one more bag in here. Should be a couple more things in the box. Well, seeing the after sales card. Huh. Well, that's odd. In the previous one, there was a pinion gear individually bagged. Perhaps it is in the larger bag. We'll check that now. Wow, I need to change blades on that. There's our LiPo charger. Oh, okay. So they packaged this one a little different. So you get some extra mounting tape in case you want to change the electronics. It comes with a 35 amp ESC as opposed to Relarlo's 45. And I think they're guessing a lot of people are going to want to change that out. So they got mounting tape for your receiver and your ESC. Some tie downs for cable management on those, 3 wrenches for the various hex sizes. It's not all one size hex. Pinion gear, this is the high speed pinion gear. This one is the one that'll get you up to 50 or so, 55. And you got a cross wrench. And annoyingly, I do not think this is the correct millimeter for the wheel nuts on it. And then there's an extra grub screw in there as well. Alright, I was worried because, like I said, the pinion was individually bagged and the rest of this was in this larger bag on the first one. And then since we got it open, here's, oh, and this is the other thing I was expecting. The little plug, little lead there. Oh, oops, there. And that's your ion cell for your controller and the USB lead. We're gonna go ahead and pull that out. I know I'm off camera. So, for your controller, yeah, you just slide this down here and lift up. And this indicates that the positive end, which is the flat end, will face up. I believe, no, got that wrong. Spring is flat end. Don't listen to me. That goes in like that. And there you go. Alright, we're going to turn that off. Because we're going to go ahead and plug that in off to the side here. And there is a indicator light on the side of the controller that shows that it is in fact charging. Alright, just going to set this spare cable in my spare cable storage area. We're going to put this along with that. And this little guy is going to find its way into the bag there, along with these tie rods. And they're going to go back into the box. Alright. So here's a look at Dikavey's after sale. Dear customer, thank you for purchasing our Dikavey RC car. We are committed to improving your gaming experience and our dedicated support team is ready to help you. If you need to return or exchange a product due to a problem with the product, please contact us first through the customer service email and then return it to our service station. I wish you a happy life, Dikavey team. Probably gonna use this as a billboard or sign to put on my track. Just gonna probably put something across there, another sticker or something, just to cover the after sales part up, and put it on a little post and stick it in the ground. All right, set that to the side. So, main event. Oh, my cat is eager to try and offer assistance. Alright. So, the battery pack should be inside of here. And this is a clipless body. We'll just flip it over. Well, we say clipless, but I don't know what else to call these, but call them clips. So, the way they work is you pull them and turn them, and they sink in like so, and then you flip it back over, and I like to lift from here and nudge it a little forward, and then lift from the front. Now this comes right off easily enough, and there you see your lighting harness. It comes unattached initially. So if we spin this around, we'll see our 3S LiPo. It's in there nice and cozy. It's got a nice little foam block on the one end. I don't know why they didn't opt for on both ends. But there we go. 2200 milliamp hours. 11.1 35C LiPo included in this RTR package. And this red one is discounted heavily for whatever reason. I don't know why. The bodies, you can buy another shell of 5 other colors besides this for 40 bucks from Dikavey, and then you can also use the ZD Racing. These are all the same. The ZD Racing and the Relarlo, they are identical 100% except for colorways and the anodization. So here you see we have the plain color anodization except for on the ESC where we have the orange, and that goes for the skid plate as well. Like I said, the ZD Racing is orange on all the anodization. I think I said this was red. I don't know why I said that. Just the part on the wheel, and it does not come with any kind of cool little disc brake things in there or anything. If that's something you want, you can pick those up though. I guess we'll take a little closer look at the can. So as you can see here, we got a brushless motor, 2845 to 3600 kV. And we got our ESC here. We see the cooling fan and heatsink right next to the on-off switch. Underneath there we have our receiver box. It's not waterproof, it's slightly water resistant, splash proof I think it says. But then it also says don't operate in high humidity or wet conditions. And then contradicts itself again when it says it's fit for mud. So I don't know, choose your own adventure. Servo doesn't look too beefy in there. Might be something you want to... It's responsive. It's quick enough. Wouldn't say it's drift worthy. But then again, you're not really going to be doing any drift because this is four-wheel drive. We have unlocked diffs and locked diffs. Oh, that was off camera, but yeah, you get the point. Got the, what is that, XT60, and here is your light harness attachments. Those are pretty long. You have plenty of room to pull the body off. I think that about sums it up for the unboxing. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate it. I guess we'll put the body back on just to... And you know, it's not going to fit perfectly right there right now because I don't feel like turning it over and doing the clips, but we'll give it a quick spin around. And I suppose, actually, I'll grab my other one. This guy here. I'll set this one off to the side. And you can tell I've put this one through the ringer a little. We lost a mirror here. Got lots of scratches. Dirt. I still got this mirror. I got lots of gouges on the wing there. Lift this up here. Even the tailpipe is busted. But all in all, it's holding up pretty well. Haven't cleaned this one at all, really, other than turning it upside down and letting the ice thaw and drip from it. Ran it in ice and snow 2 days in a row. Had fun. Throwing it over some jumps. Bashed it into things. Honestly, I'm not even sure how that mirror came off. I mean, I did roll. I did a good Rusty Wallace 24 flip in the air wreck. So that was probably actually it. But alright, like I said, thanks for watching. Tune in for more videos of these running. Probably going to keep the new one kind of a pavement princess. And this one's going to continue to shred the dirt, mud, and snow and ice and everything that's not so good for it. Alright, like, share, subscribe. Bye.